Now let's learn how to use the partial product finder to help us solve 2-digit times 2-digit multiplication equations. So I'm going to use the same equation that I used in the last video, which is 12 times 15. And I want you to notice over here that this partial product finder will only allow your equations to go up to 30 by 30. So you're going to have to keep your numbers below 30 by 30. So I'm going to try 12 times 15, click on Make, and it's going to create an array that's 12 by 15. Now if we look at our first number in our equation, we have 12, and I know that there's 10 and 2 ones. So I'm going to drag this slider, and on the vertical side I'm going to make 10 and 2. When I look at my next number, I have 15. So again, I know that I'm going to have to represent what's in my tens place, which is, in this case, it's a 10, and what or how many ones are in the ones place. In this case, it's 5, which is 15. And now the partial product finder has created a picture for me to better understand how I can break this up and decompose into smaller numbers. So this first section, 10 times 10, is going to give me 100, and I see 100 little squares right in this area. If I look at 10 times 2, I'll notice that I have an answer of 20. I have an array that has 20 square units in it. On this side, I'm multiplying 10 times 5, and that gives you what's in the yellow section, so that's going to be 50. And then down here I have 2 times 5, which is 10, and that's represented with these green squares right here. If I look towards the bottom, it actually gives me an equation. So I have 10 times 10, which is 100, plus 10 times 5, which is 50, plus 2 times 10, which is 20, plus 2 times 5, which is 10. And if I click on answer, it's actually going to add those up for me. So I have 100 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10 gives me a total of 180. So if I go back to my original multiplication problem, what is 12 times 15? It's 180.